but it was hard because of their fucking jump. Platform jumps. Alright, Gutsman is fucking toast. He's a fucking ass. He's a fucking ass. Holy teleportation. Headshots. God damn. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay.
I don't have money to do it. 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 They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. The Ziggy Piggy's back. Give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again. We are in a situation, everybody, where my TV broke. This sucks. Obviously, when anything breaks, it's a bad feeling, right? When anything breaks around the house, when anything breaks in your garage, when anything breaks in your household in general, anything you own breaks, when something breaks and it's unexpected. It's one thing if it's like something's on its last legs and you had signs that it has an issue, so you kind of expect that something is going to happen. I don't have money to do it. 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 Has been one of the most unexpected, shocking months ever. Just to give you guys some perspective of what I've been through in the last several weeks since this month began. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. Things ever. I got into the Street Fighter 6 beta, which I never expected was going to happen. I never get into that stuff. Like, I try and I just like reject. I just got lucky this time. A luck of the draw, right? That was a really awesome weekend for me. It was like super fun.
Oh,
the game was
no,
great.
you
I
didn't,
sucked
you
at it, but I started getting better by the end of the beta and all that. I was having a great time. You know, it was like, wow.
Mark my fucking
this month
words.
is really starting to look up.
I'm coming for you. I'm going to find out who the fuck you are.
Little did I know.
You motherfucker.
That when I see one glimpse of something good,
let this
all
be
I need
noticed
to do
live
is
on the
turn
internet.
the corner around the hallway,
and
there's a whole lineup, a whole villains gallery of bad things waiting right around the bend, right? That's, you know what they say? There's a few sayings. They say, when it rains, it pours. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Okay? Bad things come in threes. In this case, bad things come in like dozens. Just to give you guys a few perspective of some of the things that happened this month so far. My dishwasher breaks and leaks all over my kitchen floor. Right on a day when I have to hurry up and get out of the house and get the cooking school on our one day off. Great, right? I get charged back over $400 in tips from someone who, by every single sign imaginable, had been an incredibly fun and positive person. Very interactive, very great discussion. Just a nice, generally really pleasant person to be around on the stream for about 1.5 to 2 months, and then boom, they just charged me all back for everything they ever contributed. I should have saw that one coming. Then, after all that going on, I'm starting to recover from it. Not really the dishwasher, because I haven't fixed that yet, and I don't have money for it, so it's just going to sit there broken. But when those things are going on, and you guys are helping me to recover, we have a rallying few days there, right? Day or two where we had record high members, right? The most members we ever had, 1,036, I think it was our record. And people were supporting in droves to try to get me out of the red and back into the black in my PayPal account to help me out with this chargeback. My car breaks down, sitting in the garage. So I'm paying for a tow truck. I'm paying out the ass at the local repair place. Not only do I have to pay out the ass at the local repair place, then overnight, the trolls commit identity theft yet again to impersonate me and get all the records of the transaction of the repair from the local repair place, even though it's completely illegal. They did it anyway. didn't do anything. It's a complete waste of their fucking time because I was going to show you guys the documents today on my podcast, which I did anyway. So it was a complete waste of their time. But I digress. It still happened, you know. So then on top of all of that, as if it's like, that's not enough, right? Man, Phil's really got it going good for him right now. Let me tell you, it wouldn't hurt to just throw another thing onto the pile of shit, right? That nice big stinky pile of dung in the middle of my life right now that I'm waiting for a nice cooling autumn rain to come and wash the dung away and reveal a nice landscape of gaming and fun for all of us. Instead, how about one last big unloading of the colon? Just open the cheeks, spread them, and explode. Explode. You know? Like, geez. I just can't catch a break these days. I can't even stop laughing because it's so fucking, it's ridiculous. Have you ever heard of such a thing that this many things would go wrong in a short period of time? Have you ever heard of it? I mean, I'm trying to think. I was talking to my wife today about it. I was like, I don't know if I've ever seen this much go wrong in a short period of time in my life. Okay. So earlier today, I'm streaming. It's my final streaming day of the week before my day off tomorrow. All right.
But you're going to be an asshole?
And
you're going to be treated like an asshole. You're going to be shown the door.
Plague Tale Requiem. We
Are
pass
you
a
a
part of
functional
sneaking
retard? I have
and
to ask.
challenging gameplay. We're actually in a major story development. I feel like we're on the precipice of something huge happening in this game. You know, there's this almost like cult-like group of people you've been staying with, and you're not supposed to be. You're sneaking in to see what they're up to, and you know, it's a big culminating moment of the plot. I'm very excited for this because we're in the middle of it. Like, this is it, guys. I'm realizing we're gonna see a big something's gonna happen. It's gonna be exciting. It's probably gonna be memorable. Something I'll remember. You know, out of all the games I played this year, this is cool. Let's do it. And then as I'm walking down the hallway, my TV turns on. And I immediately start looking. I'm like, huh? Like, huh? What? And I look over here to my setup, to my left. Everything's working. So I was like, oh, so the console didn't die. Because that was my first thought. The console died. And I was like, oh, shit, that's going to be a pain. Because how do you get another Xbox Series X right away? Right? You can't. So I'm like, oh, God. I look, no. Capture software is working. Device is running. Everything over here. You guys are still seeing the stream. Everything's good on that end. Like, oh, okay. All right, let's not do ultra panic mode. Let's turn back over here and let's try to figure this out. And if you didn't see it yet, there's a whole hour video of me troubleshooting earlier today, trying to get this television to work. After troubleshooting for about 40 minutes, we discovered the problem. The backlight has died on my television. That is a not repairable thing. To repair that is several $100s to repair it. There's absolutely no reason to ever repair the backlight on a TV, especially in a low-end TV like this one that I have. This is only a $320 TV. Why the hell would you get the backlight replaced when you could just buy another one? Okay? So, that was that. Now, obviously I can't game
don't care.
unless I severely change and hinder my setup.
What do I do?
So, for example, if I absolutely wanted to game tonight, if I wanted to, I could take my wife's monitor, or I could take, I have two monitors over here, but one of them is very old and actually has some issues staying on and turning on. So that one is basically almost never used. But I could basically kind of take one of those monitors or my wife's monitor and plop it right down here in front of me, rewiring my whole room here to try to get it to work for the short term. Okay? But we're on the precipice of the biggest releases and the most busy gaming season of the year. Just this Friday, we've got Modern Warfare 2, which everyone wants to see me play, as well as the Resident Evil 8 DLC, which I'm insanely excited to play. The week after that, well, about a week and a half after that, we got Sonic Frontiers, and we've got God of War Ragnarok. That is one of my most anticipated games of the year. It was my game of the year for 2018, the last one that is. I can't wait to play this game and share it with all of you. It's just going to be an outstanding experience. I know it is. If it's anything like the first game, we'll be blown away by how good this game is. And then after that, you know, hit after hit coming for the next month to 2 months. Callisto Protocol in early December. Is this really the time for me to be settling and rearranging and now gaming on a smaller monitor here and everything? No, I gotta get something to replace the busted TV right away. Okay, I need to basically clarify tonight what we're doing, why we're doing it, and what the qualifying criteria are for what we're about to do on this stream. Okay? Got my coffee with me. Okay, so number one, the purpose of this stream is for us together, not just me, but you and me work together to figure out what TV I need to get and what I can get as quickly as possible for Friday. All right? That is task number one. So immediately, let's answer some questions I know some people are going to ask. Well, why don't you just get a gaming monitor? If you're looking for, a good gaming experience with low response rate, why not get a gaming monitor? To do that, I would have to redesign my entire office setup. Right now, my television is back there on a TV stand against the wall. I don't have a TV, a table, or I have a really nice table right here. This is my laptop table. That's what I'm holding right now with my arms. I bought this in 2014 when I moved here from a furniture store. It was $500, all right? It's a very expensive table, but it's amazing. It's never wobbled. It hasn't fallen apart or broken in any way or declined in its use in the 8 years I've used it. My laptop sits on it, my drinks, my microphone, and everything is here. Like, everything is perfect with this table, okay? If I were to get a second table like this, and put it somewhere over here and have a gaming setup here, that could work. And I could have a monitor with a low refresh rate and all of that, low response rate, high refresh rate, all of that. I can't do that right now. I need to get something as an immediate replacement for what I have because the new games are right around the corner. I don't have time to order tables. I don't have time to try to get stuff like that. That's, for example, that's down the line. When I'm upgrading my setup in the office and I'm redesigning and future-proofing, when I'm getting a new laptop, when I'm getting new camera, new everything, lighting and everything, that's when I can sit down and look at something like that and say, let's do it, okay? I can't do that short-term. That's something that you don't want to rush, all right? I need to get something right away. Luckily, tomorrow is my day off, so I'm not actually losing out on a day of work by not streaming tomorrow, all right? But when I come back on Friday, I absolutely need to have a television so that I can game the new releases on Friday. The schedule was supposed to be Modern Warfare 2 on my first stream and Resident Evil 8 on my late stream. There might not even be a first stream, depending on when a TV can show up during the course of the day, okay? So, number one, the goal of tonight's stream is for us to work together.
Do you want to play the fucking
figure out
game?
What TV to get, what's the best option, and then to order it together, okay? Number two, the TV must arrive on Friday. It can't wait any longer. If I lose multiple days of work this week, I am boned. These are the biggest releases. People want to see me play them. I can't wait. So whatever I get tonight has to arrive on Friday. That's going to severely limit what we can do. Why? Because there are websites that say, oh, overnight delivery. If I order it now, they won't ship it right away. They got to get it from their warehouse or whatever. The only way to guarantee what I order today will show up on Friday is if I order it from Amazon, because I have Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is a guaranteed 2-day delivery.
I need that money.
If I order
I really
before
do.
midnight
I need that
tonight,
money.
I will get it on Friday at some point. I just don't know exactly when. Sometimes they deliver way early in the morning. Sometimes it's midday. Sometimes it's actually at night. So you never know when it's going to show up. But I know I will get it on Friday if I order it tonight via Amazon Prime. So it's got to be off Amazon. It's got to be Amazon Prime. It's the only way I'm going to guarantee I'm going to have it. Any other place that, we guarantee we'll ship it, you won't get it. I mean it. Like, there's no guarantee. They don't care. What do they care? Their metrics, they don't care about that shit. Do you think Best Buy cares if you get your TV on Friday or Monday? They don't give a shit. They're not going to affect their business at all. But Amazon cares if you're a Prime subscriber. Okay? So, that's a very key thing. Now, some people are saying, why don't you go in person? I'm going to explain why, because that's actually a valid thing. I'm off tomorrow. Why can't I just go to a store in person and buy a TV and go home with it? There's a couple reasons. The first reason is no one at a store here knows anything, all right? People have this weird misconception that employees at these stores know anything about the products they sell. They don't. I know. I can tell you firsthand because I used to work at them, all right? You're lucky if you find someone who even knows their ass from their elbow. That's not their fault. They're minimum wage workers. They're just there to get a product and get you out the door and maybe toss 100 accessories on top of it. They're not there to tell you anything about the product. They might not even know if the product's there. Oh, I want that TV. Okay. They disappear for 45 minutes. They come back. Yeah, we don't have it. Right? It's not reliable at all. It's just not. Okay? In addition to that, tomorrow I have a very busy day out. Just to give everyone some perspective here. Grocery shopping, garbage dump, buying air filters for my home so I can start using the heat because it's getting cold now. I think I have to make... we're going to make a Costco run. I was going to say that. We're going to make a Costco run because we're out of all the commodities in the house. We're out of everything. We're out of paper towels. We're out of paper plates. Running down low on toilet paper. And I'm like, if I start buying these things piecemeal from the grocery store, my bill's going to be out the ass. So I need to make a run to Costco tomorrow. So with all these other things that I have to do, there's no way I can do all that and then also get a TV and bring it home and one fell swoop, which is not going to happen. In addition, I don't have a big car. Just being honest here, I don't have a large car. Looking at the size of my television right now, that would barely fit in my back seat as is, that TV. And I want a TV that's around that size, okay? Essentially, it just wouldn't make sense for me to try to run out tomorrow among all these other things that I already have to do on my day off, these essential things that are very important, to now have to take more time to go TV shopping and bring it home and everything. It's just not going to work. I basically need to order something that's going to arrive on Friday, be delivered. I can just pull it into the, up the stairs, unpack it, boom, done. Don't have to worry about shopping it around, driving it around, all kinds of shit like that. Just being honest. Okay, that's it. I know if this were a different situation, if tomorrow just didn't happen to be the day when I have all this busy shit that I have to do, maybe I would have went out and bought a TV in person. I can't do that. Okay? Fair enough. I hope these are answering everyone's questions that they're going to have, because I know people have a lot of questions about this. Why I can't do this? Why I can't do that? Okay? In regards to the television, the kind of television that I want, by the way, we got a couple shout outs. There was an anonymous $32 tip before we even started tonight. I just received another $8 tip. 8-ball question. Will the creatures ever make a comeback? It's an interesting question. I don't know. At this point, haven't all the creatures broken up and just gone on to do their own things? I think they have. Let's find out what the 8-ball says. Cannot predict now. Well, whoever this is, if you can remind me to ask again later, I'll ask again later. You cannot predict now if the creatures will come back.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
By the way, guys, yes, if you want to help with any of this stupid bullshit that I put up this week, the chargebacks, well, okay, the chargebacks were negated by people earlier in the week. I'm not going to lie about that or emphasize it. Basically, that problem was solved. But dropping over $1,100
Phil,
yesterday,
we contribute to you, but it
car
always seems
repair.
like it's a
And
black
now
hole.
tonight I have
it
to
always seems like
buy
no matter how much we contribute,
a TV.
you're always still
Yeah.
having problems.
It
You're
would be
always
great
still
if
in
you
debt
guys
and,
could
and
help me
nothing's
out
getting
in
better.
any way. Tipping
I
would
agree
be the
with
way
you.
to help right now, because that's what I get right away to put towards this stuff. Earlier today, insanely huge shout out to Dark Viking. Dark Viking tipped me $400 on the early stream. That's an insanely huge head start on whatever I get tonight. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get a TV for that price range. Might have to pay more, but that's an incredibly good head start. Okay. Okay. So, continuing on. All right. Continuing on. Specs of my current TV and what am I looking for in a TV tonight? Okay. My current TV is a TCL from 2017, a 49-incher. If you'd actually like to know the model, I will get it, because I actually called it out on the earlier stream, but I since closed everything. I'll tell you the model and everything of it. All right, hold on. That's not what I wanted. I wanted your orders. Here it is. Search all orders. Here we go. Okay. Here is the model number, because I'm sure everyone's going to be looking this up. TCL 49S405. 49-inch model, 4K Ultra HD, Roku, Hookah Booka Dooka TV. All right. Now, why did I get this TV 4 years ago? Because it was around middle of 2018 when I got this TV. Okay. Here's what happened. I got a story to tell all of you. You should be interested in this. I think you'll get some entertainment out of this. Okay? Many years ago, when I started as a YouTuber, I had a smaller LG television. It was a 32-inch TV. It was very old. It was my first widescreen TV I'd ever owned. It was in my parents' house, and that was the TV that I played games on. Okay. At the time, I didn't even have an HD camera, so I had a SD camera. I angled it at the television to fit the widescreen into the shot. It looked absolutely terrible. Over the years, I ended up upgrading my content, upgrading my camera, doing widescreen HD. And then eventually, I moved out of my parents' house. I got my own place in Connecticut, the condo, as we used to call it. And when I started making money on YouTube, I wanted to do some upgrades. Okay? So, I wanted to get a large TV. I felt if I got a large TV back then, that TV would be easier to record on. All right. Also, at the time, Street Fighter 4 was very popular. And I had a lot of friends who were competitive gamers. They wanted to play, and I would offer them to come over and we'd have gaming sessions. I used to record these sessions and upload these sessions to the internet when they happened. So it was pretty cool. Okay. So I want to say it was like 2012. I could be wrong. Could have been 2011. It was around the era of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Whenever that may have been. But when MVC 3 came out, I said, I know I really want to upgrade my TV because I'm using this old TV. It's laggy. Let me get a new one. Okay. So I bought a new one. It was a large LG TV. I want to say, this is me off the top of my head. Maybe it was around 60 inches. It could have been slightly bigger or smaller. I don't remember, to be quite frank. And I started using this television, and it looked gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was very good visuals. So now recording videos for YouTube, my videos looked better just because I upgraded my TV. Everything was a little better. But over the years, I noticed that there were some issues. For example, playing games online, I swear to God, there was always lag. And a lot of people used to make fun of me that I was the guy who always complained about lag. Fair enough. But a telling thing happened one day because a friend of mine came over to my house, and he was in an online tournament. His name was Ryan. He used to appear in some of my videos as a Street Fighter player. And he was in an online tournament for Street Fighter 4. I think it was vanilla, like original Street Fighter 4. And he was going to be in a major match with people in the finals and semifinals. The person who was, I think, in the finals was Mike Ross. Okay? So he basically starts playing. He wants to play at my house because he wants me to record it and upload around age. He's like, I want you to record and upload this online tournament. No one is streaming. Back then, no one streamed. So it wasn't being streamed. He wanted me to record it and upload it to YouTube because he really felt a strong feeling he was going to win the tournament. Okay? So I'm recording. He's playing. And he's losing. And he's like, I don't get it. What's going on? And he plays like the set. He loses. He was in winner's bracket. He loses. Now he goes to loser's bracket. Okay? He's like, I have no idea what just happened. It just didn't feel right. He's like, can I play other matches? So he does, and he goes to play online. He goes, dude, your connection sucks. He goes, your connection lags. He goes, this is bad. Like, this is way worse than my house. He's like, so I don't know how you even play games online. You're a YouTuber who plays games online, and this is what you play it. Okay? Okay. So, I believed him, and I started to have second guesses about my television. Like, maybe my television is issues.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay? So, I kept that TV, no exaggeration, for when I bought it, like it was either 2011, 2012, through 2018. That was the television that I used to play games, both online and offline, and make YouTube videos and capture everything. That was my TV in this office right here in Washington State. For like 4 years I used it. Okay? I said it was an LG, right? It was an LG. It was a good quality TV. Like I said, the visuals were amazing. So, in 2018, something happened, all right? My PS4 started to break. It started ejecting discs on me. It started actually having USB disconnect, reconnect issues live on stream that were really obnoxious. My audio was clicking off and on in the middle of the stream. It was basically just really obnoxious. It was very bad. And at the time, this was the time when financially things were very bad for me. This was pre-bankruptcy, so I had insane amounts of credit card debt, and I couldn't afford anything. Basically, after several months of this happening, a couple of my viewers stepped up and were like, we want to help. One of them offered outright to donate a PS4 Pro, which was amazing. And I said, wow, yes, of course I'll take it. This is going to make my content just, be so much better, okay? But then someone else stepped up and said, you're getting a new PS4, but you have a TV that's like 10 years old. At that point, I guess it was 6 or 7 years old, right? And he's like, you're always complaining about lag and everything. How much you want to bet at your TV? I'd like to donate, a few $100s. I think the person actually donated about $400 or $500, something like that. Okay, for a TV, they said just take it and you buy what you want. Here you go. Okay, so I did. I went online. I started looking, and at that time, I saw a review site, and the review site was trying to say basically on a budget, what are the best televisions that you can buy that are gaming TVs? And this TV, this TCL 49S405 came highly rated because it had low input
that money.
latency.
I really do. I need
now,
that
allow
money
me to explain the
to pay my
difference
bills.
because people always misunderstand this. The difference between response rate or refresh rate because they think they're the same thing.
Blah, blah, blah,
They're
blah,
not.
blah, 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 blah,
Refresh
blah,
rate
blah,
is
blah,
measured in
blah,
hertz.
blah, blah, blah,
This
blah,
is
blah,
the
blah,
frames
blah,
per
blah,
second of
blah,
your
blah,
television. So if you get a 60 hertz TV, it goes up to 60 frames per second. You get 120 hertz, you can get up to 120 frames per second, and it goes higher from there, although it's debatable if the human eye can really see above 120. A lot of people argue about that. So there you go. Response rate is completely different from refresh rate, okay? Response or latency essentially means how long does it take from when you send the signal to the TV to when the TV actually displays that signal. This is a key concept in gaming. When you press a button, there's so many factors involved. I have a controller and I press the A button. So first of all, my camera just went completely blurry. Did you see that? First of all, my controller, all right, has to register me pressing A. Then the controller has to generate the signal, send that to your console wirelessly. Your console has to register the input, generate the input in-game. The game has to register what would happen when you push that button, generate a visual. That visual then has to go out the video port of your console to your television. Your television receives the signal and shows you what just happened when you press that button on your television screen. That's a lot going on for just this. And you don't realize it. It's pretty remarkable, the technology and how crazy it is, okay? So all that being said, there's a lot of factors involved here, all right? A ton of factors. I need to have a television that has low response rate, okay? Or low latency. Like, basically, I need to have it be, like, the lowest possible. If you have a TV that does not have, low latency or a good response rate, essentially, you have a laggy TV. And you know what I found out? My old LG TV had a terrible response rate. Awful. And that's why when my friend had come over to play in that tournament, he was like, dude, I'm playing online. It's laggy as hell on your TV. I'm going to go to my house and finish the tournament. And all those years that I was playing games and I was playing online, I was like, laggy. This is what was going on. This freaking TV was screwing me and hindering me and nerfing me. So, I got this TV, this LG. And LG, not an LG, I'm an idiot. A TCL. As soon as I got this TCL, I noticed a distinct improvement in the response time of me doing things in games. All of a sudden in 2018, I'm playing Call of Duty and I'm doing good. I was going, remember in 2018, which one was that? Was it Black Ops Blackout? Like, remember I was playing Black Ops, the Battle Royale? Was it Black Ops Blackout? And the multiplayer of that one too? Black Ops 4. Was it Black Ops 4? I think it was Black Ops 4, wasn't it? Or was it the other one? It was either Black Ops 4 or Black Ops bullshit, whatever, 14th edition or whatever it was. But remember I was playing it, I was doing good, and people were like, oh, this is interesting. Like, Phil never does good. But he's doing good in this game for some reason. And the streams were quite entertaining because I was able to actually, like, play them well. All right? So, yeah, like, this TV just having the better response rate has served me well. But after 4 years now,
Treyarch,
back
you're
like
a bunch
that.
of fucking
So
dumb
I need
fucks.
something that has a good response rate or low latency. That's what I need. That's actually my most important factor. I don't care if the thing has HDR. I know they all do, but I don't need that. I can't even use it with my current setup. I don't care if it has 4K, but I know they all do. But I'm never going to do 4K right now because I just need something to do what I can do current gen with my current setup. Okay? So this was a great TV. By the way, this TV was only 300. I was 320, 330. Something like that. It was like $320, $330, okay? Now, it's a weird size, 49 inches. TVs don't come in 49 inches. This was just an oddball TV, okay? Typically, you get a 50-inch. That's what I'm looking for, about a 50-inch TV. I don't want anything way big. Already people are like, you got to get a 68-inch. I'm like, no. I had a bigger TV. It didn't work. This size TV is perfect, absolutely perfect for what I do, all right? So I'm looking for around a 50-inch TV with a low response rate or low latency input, and that's it. I really don't care about any of the other bells and whistles. I just want something that's going to work for me, okay? Price range. Well, like I said, I'm starting with essentially a $400 budget, thanks to Dark Viking earlier today. If anyone else contributes tonight to booster that budget, then obviously, you know, we could look at a better range, but I'm looking for essentially around a $400 to $500 range. All right, that's what I'm looking at, $400 to $500. But you have to also factor in tax, which is 10% here in Washington State. There should not be any shipping costs because if it's on Amazon Prime, and that's another factor, if it's on Amazon Prime, it should be free shipping, but it has to be on Amazon Prime. It has to be. It can't be not Prime.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
This is not me future-proofing the business. This is not my opportunity to buy a high-end crazy gaming TV. This is Phil needs a replacement for what he had. Okay? I need, you know what I mean? I need a replacement for what I had. It has to be here Friday. It might not be here in time for the first stream, in which case I'm losing out on my business, and there's nothing I can do about that. I have to accept that. Shit happens to people. I guess, you know, it happens to me a lot this month. I'll have to put up with it. You know, if I can't stream, I can't stream. We'll just shoot this shit. We'll have a Q&A stream, or we'll do something. We'll figure out something to do. Maybe an impromptu react, but I don't know what we would react to. You know, something different until the TV shows up. Okay? So anyway, that's what we're looking for. So to reiterate, cannot buy anything in person. I got too much other shit going on tomorrow to be buying TVs and bringing them home. I don't even trust I'll get the right one out there anyway, just being honest. Okay? Not getting a gaming monitor. That would require a whole setup upgrade here with a new table and everything. Yes, 100% gaming monitors are the best for gaming. They have the insanely low response rate, and they have a really good low lag, latency, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I can't do that right now. I gotta get TV, plug and play, get it in here Friday, plug it in, start gaming, start making content for you guys. All right? That's what we're looking to do. And it's got to be Amazon Prime, so that way I can get it on Friday. Okay? Price range, $400 to $500. If we get contributions tonight to help with this, and it increases the budget, amazing. Right now, you know, that hasn't happened. I'm not expecting that either. I'm not asking for it, nor am I expecting that. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting to get a $400 tip earlier today, and boom, there it is. And you're like, oh shit, that was really cool. So now we know at least where we're starting, you see? All right? Now, let's do some shout outs, and then let's get to shopping. All right? First tip of the night. No, this is the third tip of the night. Excuse me. This is correct. An anonymous tipper tipped me $1.50 says, since 2020, over 600 places of business, including hundreds of restaurants, several Starbucks, and McDonald's businesses have left the city of Seattle due to an immense increase of sadistic, violent crime and illegal homeless activity.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera,
that is why I keep telling you guys, I don't want to go back to Seattle. I loved it when I went there years ago for tourism purposes, but ever since 2020, the city basically degraded into almost a cesspool of crime. Everyone who tries to run a business there is complaining it's a nightmare. Why would you want to go there? You know, it sucks. It was a really nice place, and it just fell apart. Insanely bad leadership, insanely bad lawmaking, just really dumb stuff. It's very political. I'm not going to get into it tonight. That's not the purpose of the stream, but I do thank you for the tip. It's just a factual statement, what this person said.
Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron?
All right. LB, no. Hold on a second here. Mr. Game Master did a $1 super chat. Then Mr. Game Master did a $2 super chat. And so looking forward to Sonic Frontiers. Yes, I hope it's good. We need a good Sonic.
Here we go. Now he's talking about
Kevin
WWE
Bernstein did a
champion,
super chat.
So he's a piece
Sorry
of
for
shit.
your bad luck. I pray it turns around
You
for you.
piece of donkey shit.
Me too. Thank you very
this?
much for the contribution to the sentence.
How about this?
WWE
champion.
COD Gamer.
All right.
Did a super chat says, I find it hard to believe you don't have another TV.
Lives
all right, you ready?
In
Let's
your
go through this, 'cause
motherfucking
again,
head.
people are going to say,
I don't
Phil's
think
making
about
this up.
WWE
All right?
champion.
Here's what I've got.
You do.
I have two monitors over here at my
know way
PC.
more about the fucking
One
game
of
than
them,
I ever will.
no exaggeration,
You're an idiot.
is from when
You're
Street
an
Fighter
obsessed
4 launched in
loser.
2009. It's on its last legs. When I turn it on, it takes a while to even heat up and show. It's basically a standby monitor. I don't really use it. It just kind of is there for a dual screen setup that I don't need anymore. But I would not want to use that for anything significant or reliable. It's just not a reliable monitor. The monitor I'm looking at right now is my newer monitor. I bought that one around 4 years ago. I think it was the same year that I got the new
interconnected
TV here
banking
and the
institutions
PS4 Pro.
that use
That's a much nicer, newer
magnetic
Asus
stripe
monitor.
receptacle.
It's a good response time and
digitally
everything.
online
I
to
need that for my
transfer,
setup. That's the monitor I
funds
use
from one entity to
stream and
another
everything. I
in a
need that for my
legal
computer.
and monitored capacity.
Okay?
It is reported
My wife
to the
has
IRS.
a monitor in the room over there. It's a good gaming monitor, but it's only 23 inches. It's very small. So technically, if I completely rearrange and change my entire office setup to use a gaming monitor, could I do that? Yes. Does it make any sense to do that when I could just order a TV and replace this one right away? Absolutely not. Why redo your whole setup, right? Especially when, like I said, if I do redo my setup eventually and I redo the whole office setup and everything's set up here, I would likely do that. I would get a gaming monitor with a nice table like this one here and get another one here. All of that, you know, I would probably do that. But we're not doing that right now. The whole idea is get a new TV quick, have it for Friday, not redo my entire setup, okay? So, and now, do I have other TVs? I have one other television in the house. It is my TV downstairs. It's huge. It's the one that I have in my living room. I have no idea how big it is because I don't even remember, but it's a giant TV. It is mounted on the wall. It is not mobile. I don't even have a stand for it. It's just a wall-mounted TV. That's what we have for our living room, okay? That TV has bad input lag. I know for a fact. It's not great because Kat has played games and I play them on there and it's laggy. It's not a great TV for gaming. And on top of that, there's no way I can move my whole capture setup downstairs. I can't move my fucking modems, my fucking PC, the laptop. It's not going to happen. I can't stream from the living room. It can't. All right. That's why I have an office here to do my business out of. You know, this is where it stays. So that's it. There's no alternative unless I use the gaming monitor and had to redesign my whole office to use it. There's no other alternative but to buy another TV, okay? All right. Rick Perez did a super chat and says, hey, man, I got a TCL 6 Series TV. It's perfect for console gaming. I'm not opposed to that. The TCL I had lasted 4 years, and it was only $300. That's not bad for a $300 TV. You know, if I had spent $800 on this TV and it died in 3 years, 4 years, I'd be upset. I got a lot of use out of this TV in 4 years for $300, so that's really not anything to cry about. I guess it was about time, right? It's unfortunate it happened like this and didn't have any signs that it was going to die, but it is what it is. Roy Barnes did a super chat. He says, buy an LG NanoCell 85 49-inch. It has amazing low latency, a full 4K, 120 frames per second for 2 different inputs. They have it on Amazon, but it's $600 to $650. So there you go. We got our first recommendation, but it's pricey. You know, my price range, like I said, I'm looking for around $400 to $500. If we get more contributions tonight to afford a more expensive one, then maybe it's doable. But right now, you know, I'm looking for something cheaper than that. And then Arcade Cup just did a $1 super chat. So there you go. Thank you, Arcade Cup. All right, I think we got all the shout-outs done now, and we can actually start to maybe look for TVs. Now, someone recommended a website. They said, go to this website. This website is a great website for TV ratings. It's called rtings, rtings.com. I'm on the website right now, okay? I'm staring at it on my laptop. And this website says the best gaming TVs fall 2022. So the overall best gaming TV out there is the Samsung S95B OLED. Let's click on it and let's see what it costs. Ready? $1,597. So it's just slightly out of my price range. A little bit out of the price range of what I'm looking to spend tonight. So I think that I'm going to have to pass on the Samsung. It looks really good. It's a nice looking TV. It's got bells. It's got whistles. It's got features. It's probably got amazing, you know, like low rate latency, everything. Probably it's like, you know, it'll blow your socks off, blow your pants off, spank your butt when you're trying to play. It'll probably do everything, you know. But I can't afford that. And it sucks. Because one day maybe I would like to have a nice TV like that. You know. But there's absolutely positively no way I'm getting that television. I can't afford it. Okay. Look at this. They're actually talking about the Accelerator Turbo Plus. Oh my God. Who even knows what the fuck that is? It's an OLED, by the way. Whichever one says OLED is the best. That's what you should try to get. If you can get it. Smart TV. Has a nice center stand. That's actually one of my gripes about my current TV. Is that it doesn't have a center stand to stand on. It stands on 2 legs on the edges. And when you stand on 2 legs on the edges, it doesn't really fit the TV stand well. So it's always been kind of at a weird angle and a weird thing to get it to fit. So, but, I mean, the cheaper TVs come with that. They don't come with better stands either. So, you know, it's kind of, it closed the window. That's impressive.
What do I do?
It closed the window.
What do
when
I
clicked
do?
on the link, it took me away from the site rather than opening a new window.
What do I do?
That's impressive. So, best
What do I
TVs.
do?
No, what is this?
What do I do?
No, this is not what I wanted. I clicked
Are
on
you
the
a
wrong
functional
thing.
retard? I have to ask. What do I do?
Televisions. Here it is. Best 4K
What do I
gaming
do?
TVs. There it is. Okay. So
what do I do?
The Samsung S95B OLED TV, $1,600, only slightly out of my price range. What I'm looking to do tonight, that's going to be a no-go. All right? We're not going to go with that Samsung. It says, the next one down, best upper to mid-range 4K gaming TV, the Samsung QN90B QLED. I can just imagine. Let's take a look at the price on this bad boy. I'm sure this one will be way closer to my price range. Oh, yes. A nice svelte and tight and slim. $997.99, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Very nice. Okay? So, yeah, that one's not happening either. That's way out of my price range. Okay? Looks nice. By the way, that's the 43-inch. What about the 50-inch? $1,200 for the 50-incher. Woohoo! Now you're talking. Now we're getting there. Yeah, right. So that one's out too. All right. So we scroll further down. The best mid-range. A mid-range 4K TV. Okay?
Special delivery.
Look here.
Special delivery.
I don't need composite. No, all I need is HDMI. I don't need any other inputs. Let's continue on this site. Let's see what the next entry is, okay? This one, let's see here. Okay, this is Sony. And everyone says Sony is a great brand. I've owned some Sony products back in the day. When I used to work at Best Buy, all right, I bought a high-end Sony laptop. And I used my store discount on it and saved a ton of money. It was a gorgeous beast. That thing had a built-in DVD drive when most other laptops didn't at the time. The screen was insanely good. Like, I don't know what they use in Sony. They have this unique technology with a lot of their screens.
I don't
But
care.
the screen was like the darkest contrast I'd ever seen. When you watched a movie on that thing, it was like you were in a theater. It looked so nice because the sound sucked. But the picture was gorgeous on that thing. I loved my Sony laptop that I had a long time ago. But that's pretty much it. I haven't had like a major Sony thing in a long time. I think my receiver for my surround sound in the living room is a Sony, and I've had that for a very long time. But also, I don't have a lot of Sony things. You know, it's pricey. Sony's considered like a luxury brand, pretty much, when you go for electronics, right? So let's take a look. The Sony X90K mid-range 4K gaming TV. How much does it cost on Amazon.com? Drum roll, please. Ready? You ready for this one? Drum roll, please. The cost is $998. So the Samsung that was the upper mid-range was $1,200 for around 50 inches. This is actually 55. So this TV is a little bit bigger. Yeah, this one's a 55-inch as opposed to the 50-inch, and it's $1,000. And it's a Bravia. Bravia is their like high-end brand stuff. Oh man, it's a cool TV. Look at that. It looks nice. But that's still, I mean, guys, that's way out of my price range. Again, I can't afford that. It's a nice TV. I'd really like it, but I can't do it. So we're going to skip out on the Sony Bravia, and we're going to scroll further down. Now we're getting more into the I feel what'll be more of the more reasonable price range for me, okay? I got more shout-outs to do. I just received a $9 tip from Joe. He says, not much. I hope this helps a little bit. Dude, Joe, don't ever downplay a contribution on my stream. I appreciate every contribution everyone gives me, and this helps regardless. Can I buy the Samsung OLED $1,600 TV with that? No, but it helps a lot. It really does. It all adds up, and it's all very, very positive. Thank you so much, Joe, for the tip tonight, and let's add that to the running total. That's $48, okay? Thank you. We're almost to the Gunner glasses. Very close. A bunch of super chats came in. If you guys are referencing specific models, I'm not going to look those up yet. I want to go through the site first, but let's see what these super chats are. So Toyota Corolla. Everyone making fun of my car. Toyota, I know, because Toyota Corolla is so, you're making fun of me for owning it, right? I mean, it's such a horrible car. So Toyota Corolla did a super chat and says, I have a 49-inch Samsung AU8000, low latency mode and good for gaming, $447.99 on Amazon. I'll think about it. Let's hold off. Roy Barnes did a super chat. He says, the LG NanoCell 85 has VRR support and is the best 4K 120 FPS TV. It's $650. It's what I use for gaming. And in RTings, it is rated one of the best low latency TVs there is. Okay. Thank you, Roy. Mythical did a super chat. My rec is the Samsung QN100B on Amazon. Isn't that like the $20,000 TV or something like that, I think? Mark did a super chat and says, I've been watching Filson's Heavy Rain. Thank you, Mark. I'm glad you've been watching that long, and thank you for the support tonight. Great Zero Taste just did a $15 Argentinian super chat, I think. I don't know what A stands for, but it's still a pretty big super chat. And he said, I know it's not much, and you won't get it straight away, but I hope it all helps, man. Thank you, Joe. Oh, it was Joe. So Joe tipped and super chatted. Thank you, Joe. How nice. And then two last names did a super chat and says, Hisense U8H. I think we're actually getting to Hisense right now on the website. We're about to read about a Hisense.
They said, okay. Phil, you know, we contribute to you,
so
but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better.
Did someone get banned?
I agree with you.
Did you get banned? Oh, there it is. It was late. Fallen One Gaming just did a $2 super chat. It was delayed. Okay, thank you, Fallen One Gaming. Let's get that up on the leaderboard here. There we go. Thank you, Fallen One Gaming, for the latest super chat. That's why you get up on the leaderboard there. Okay. All right. Any other? Did I get everything? It looks like I got everything. All right. Back to the website. So, incidentally, right, it was just two last names who said Hisense U8H. The next TV on this site, rtings.com, best lower to mid-range 4K gaming TV, the Hisense U8H. Let's read about it first. Let's actually read the article, because I think this one will probably be more in our price range, all right? If you want something in the mid-range category and you don't want to compromise on gaming features, the Hisense U8H is cheaper than the Sony X90K, which is the one we just looked at, and it delivers an amazing gaming experience. It has an excellent response time, resulting in clear motion when gaming. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And it's compatible with the VRR feature on the Xbox Series X and the PS5, ensuring a nearly tear-free gaming experience. Now, that's an interesting question. I don't think that'll work, because my HDMI goes to my splitter. I gotta think about this for a second. If this TV has the VRR,
the Ziggy Piggy's back.
Would I want to find a way to implement it for me? You guys wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see the VRR. But I might be able to. If I have HDMI, okay. No, because, okay. The only way I would be able to do it is if the TV had an HDMI pass-through, which I don't think it's going to have. Okay? I don't think any of the TVs we're looking at will have like a pass-through, because you need to have something that's going to take in that VRR and recognize it and push it forward, as opposed to, oh, I don't know what it is now, it doesn't compute and doesn't work. So unless I get like an insanely high-end TV, or I get a high-end splitter now. Holy shit, a giant super chat just came in, by the way, which I'll shout out in a moment.
He didn't die.
See, Pixel Shake TV says that's exactly right. If you want to have the benefits of VRR, the stream has to have screen tearing. Yeah, I would see the VRR on my TV. You guys would never see it. It would only be for my benefit, right? It's directly from your console to your television. But that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't it have to be you need an HDMI splitter that supports VRR, or you would actually have a TV that has a HDMI out? So now you could have your console hooked directly into your TV, and then the HDMI out goes to your capture setup, right? Now, none of these TVs are going to have that we're looking at. You probably need a high-end TV.
Is awesome.
You're having HDMI pass-through and shit. So, all right. So that's not even a factor. That would be if only it was playing for myself and I wasn't a streamer. Okay, fair enough. Humongous super chat from Beskar Baron, a $100 super chat. Thank you, Beskar Baron, for a generously huge super chat. I've been watching on and off for a long while, and I feel that you deserve this. Thank you to Best Car Baron for that giant super chat.
Business related, I still have it.
Follow One Gaming just did a super chat and says, TSCL 50-inch, 50S, 435 4K UH HD TV, $299.99 Friday delivery on Prime. We're going to look at TCLs. Trust me, we are. We're going to look at TCLs, but we have to make sure that if we get something, it has to have a good response time. That's a critical thing. That's why we're using this website, because this website is actually rating these TVs for response time as well. All right? And Firm and Photo 11 did a super chat, says, I found you today from Waby Web Surf. I have no idea what that means. It's probably an insult. But you super chatted a lot, so I appreciate it, and I'm not going to look that up to avoid getting very upset tonight. Because I'm very, as you guys know, I'm super sensitive. I'm like a marshmallow. And if I find out that anyone said anything negative about me on the internet, I crawl up into a fetal position and bawl, and I just cry myself to sleep. And, you know, I definitely don't want to do that tonight, so I'm not going to look that up. Toyota Corolla did a super chat. If you're looking for a TV recommendations, Quantum TV YouTube channel reviews TVs and uses games as a benchmark, a good option. Quantum TV, isn't that the guy that everyone hated on the internet for a while? I think he was. Pixel CHC did a super chat. You're not the only one who's out of luck. My gaming PC won't post. I'm in the same boat as you. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that. Thank you, Pixel CHC, for the super chat. We're right in the middle of reading about this Hisense, and we got derailed here by a bunch of super chats and a ginormous one. But it's a good way to be derailed. Don't get me wrong. By the way, we just hit 100 likes on tonight's TV shopping stream. It is time for a celebratory bubble blow. That was a nice one. That was a nice smooth blow. And there was lots of bubbles. That's what bubble blowing is all about right there. So that was a good one. Very good. Okay. We're about to continue with the review. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything on the tip side. I missed a bunch of tips. I got a $15 tip from Haseo X, who says, sucks about your TV breaking. I hope you're able to get something soon to play the amazing games that are coming out. I hear you. That's why we need to order something tonight off Amazon to get it on Friday. And hopefully it shows up sooner rather than later. And hopefully I don't miss out on a stream on launch day. And hopefully this is the last fucking thing to happen. That it doesn't ruin everything. I've had enough of this bullshit. I really have. I've had enough of this nonsense this fucking month. I'm just done with it. So thank you, Haseo, for this tip. Here comes your amazing animation. Fan-made. Me getting slimed as Peter Venkman. It's actually kind of my dream. One day I would be Peter Venkman. And then one day I woke up, I looked in the mirror. I looked just like Bill Murray. And now I wish I never wished for that. Because, man, I wish I was better looking. But anyway.
Oh, no.
Anyway. Sometimes you get what you wish for, and then you really, really regret it. Let's put it that way. Okay? Thank you very much, Haseo. Let's get these Gunner glasses on. All right? And then I received, hold on, a $100 tip from someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They said, Phil, this should get you up to at least a $500 to $550 price range for this TV. I had a backlight bullshit happen to me on my laptop when I was cash strapped, so I know your pain right now. Please enjoy. $100 tip explosion. Explosion of support. A rip-roaring, super supportive tip. Thank you so much for that to the anonymous tipper. I'm going to get that on the leaderboard in a second, but let's say it's 163 now, right? So now the biggest tip is a $100 tip. Yes, indeed. That means we will have a hat and we will have a vest tonight on our stream. We still have over an hour to shop, which is good because I haven't barely done any shopping yet. I've just been talking with you and shouting out contributions. We kind of have to keep going on this Rtings website and read these reviews. Thank you so much for that. Let's get the poll going for a hat. All right. Which hat is TV shopping best? The Bender hat, the Los Santos cap, the... oh my God! That was really nasty and raunchy and disgusting. Raucously revolting. I'm sorry. The Pikachu hat. Or, we wore the Viking hat recently, actually, didn't we? Fuck it. I'll put the Viking hat anyway, just to look like an asshole for you guys. There you go. So while you guys are voting on a hat, more tips have come in. I got a $2 tip from someone. So I live in the same general region as you. All TV deliveries from Amazon seem to be October 30th or later. Something to be mindful of. Best of luck. I was not seeing that.
Does that sound like...
I was not seeing that at all.
No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
Like, for example, I'll just type in TCL 50. Okay? Prime, free delivery October 38th. Prime, free delivery Saturday the 29th. It depends on the TV. Free delivery October 28th. Some of them are definitely October 28th, but I have to order by midnight, which we're doing. We're ordering by midnight. Okay?
Super fucking scrubby.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are October 28th. A lot of them for Friday. So, as long, again, if you didn't have Prime, it probably wouldn't be able to. But a lot of, you want to know, honestly, you want to know what it is? It's where the TV is located. That's absolutely positively one of the big things about it. Because I actually live right near a couple Amazon warehouses. And so,
I want to watch some faggot.
If it's close
homo
in a warehouse, they can get it to you like right away. So if I order tonight, they'll ship it tomorrow. It'll be here Friday for sure. But it depends on where it is. So yeah, there might be some that I'm interested in, and I can't get it for Friday. So we gotta be smart about it here. Thank you for that $2 tip, by the way, and thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. So now I would say our budget started off 400 to 500. I would say our budget now with that $100 tip is around 500 to 600. Our budget went slightly up with that very generous tip there. Okay? Okay. No, Amazon will not bring your TV upstairs. I got to do that on my own. Oh, I know. Anything I get in this house, I got to bring all the way upstairs on my own. I got a $5 tip from Cooper. He says, YouTube's top streamer needs a TV to work. This goes to the new TV, only Samsung 50-inch class, Crystal 4K HD, AU 8000 series. I recommend ordering from GameStop or Best Buy or buying one at Costco. I'm not doing any of those things, but I appreciate your tip. We will look into that. The AU 8000, he says. Everyone take a mental note or write it down. AU 8000 is Cooper's recommendation. I accidentally clicked on something I didn't want to click on. Shit. Did I screw it up? No. I just got another tip. $5.50 tip from an anonymous tipper. I have to play a couple animations here for you guys. Thank you. So, another $5. And let's now play two $5 animations, and then let's get back to this review for this Hisense TV. Okay? So here we go. Animation 1. I'll play it again so it'll play a second time. All right. Let's get back to the Hisense. All right? So, this is now I feel like I gotta start over. We got derailed for like 15 minutes there. So this is the Hisense U8H, according to rtings.com, best lower mid-range TV for gaming. So if you want something in the mid-range category, you don't want to compromise on gaming features, the Hisense U8H is cheaper than the Sony X90K. It delivers an amazing gaming experience and has an excellent response time, resulting in clear motion when gaming. That's what I need. It's compatible with VRR, and that's where we ended because I don't need VRR. I'm not going to be able to use it with my setup. Combined with fantastic low input lag, that sounds amazing. This results in an incredibly smooth and responsive gaming experience, great for console gamers with any kind of console like an Xbox Series X or S or a PS5. It has 2 HDMI ports, and they do support 2.1 bandwidth. Sadly, 4K 120 hertz signals currently are not displayed properly on this television at the moment, but it isn't really noticeable with games. Hisense confirmed they're working on a fix for this television. I don't care. I'm not going to be gaming at 120 hertz 4K. That's not going to be a factor for me. So, let's take a look at the Hisense U8H on Amazon. 55-inch, not 60. I don't need a 65-inch. Fuck no, I don't. That's not going to work. First of all, $699. So it's slightly over my price range. And not able to be delivered until Wednesday, November 30th. That is a complete no-go. Absolutely not. I'm curious, is there a similar Hisense model? Like if I just typed in Hisense 50. Okay? They have a Hisense 50. It's only $350, but it's only Saturday. Can't get it. They have a different Hisense 50. Only $280, and it's available for Friday. I don't know. That seems like it's low end, no? Like, almost seems to me like that's going to be, if it's not even as good as the one I have, right? I don't think that's going to be good for gaming. I have the feeling that's probably going to be a shitty one with bad response time. I think we would have to, okay, so here's the thing. If we want to go with a Hisense, they have a lot, but we're going to have to look at the ones that they have in stock that can actually be here for Friday and see what their response times are. Because I get the feeling it's going to be very different, right? They have a bunch of different ones, but there's no guarantee. All right. So sadly, the Hisense one on the website's out. They don't have it in stock. It's not going to be in stock for another month. I can't wait a month to play games and make a living. I actually do it, relatively sooner than that. I just received another tip, $10. And says, please keep me anonymous. I found out about you through troll videos. I honestly thought you were a bad person for a long time, but I caught a live stream. I realized you're a genuinely nice person. I was kind of wrong. Crazy how curated videos can create false narratives. Keep up the good work. Thank you. What a nice thing to say. What a nice contribution. I appreciate all of your kind words. I wish more people were like you and would actually give me a fair shake rather than just believing all the slander on the internet about me.
Are you a functional retard?
I have to ask. If they actually come by and just have a chill attitude rather than, oh, I came by to unload my butt on a stream. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. It was really nice of you to say, and thank you for the tip. No unloading of the butt here. It was a nice person. Thank you very much. Okay. Looks like the Bender hat is going to win. All right. It does. Looks like the Bender hat will win. I guess I'll get it. Right? All right. People love the Bender hat. It's silly. Indeed it is. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Let's continue, shall we? The next best under the Hisense, they're saying this is a budget 4K gaming TV. TCL 5 series. The S564 2021 QLED. If you want something cheaper than the Hisense and it still delivers a great gaming experience, the best budget 4K TV for gaming that we tested is the TCL 5 Series S546 2021 QLED. Although it's slightly an older model from last year, it is still widely available and delivers a great gaming experience. It has low input lag for a responsive gaming experience and a great response time with very little motion blur around fast-moving objects. Like the Insignia F50 QLED, it's limited to a 60 Hz refresh rate, so no 120 Hz here. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to use that anyway. But it at least supports FreeSync and HDMI Forum VRR, which will help reduce tearing in games, and it's compatible with most PCs. The Xbox Series S and X and the PS5 has an excellent color gamut, remarkably good contrast, and a full array of local dimming features to improve the appearance of bright highlights and dark scenes while maintaining deep blacks. Unfortunately, it has a bad accuracy without calibration. Even after calibration, it's not necessarily the best. If you care for more accurate colors, you want to go for the higher-end Hisense U6H. That's a good alternative. The Hisense doesn't perform as well for gaming, has a much slower response time, but delivers better picture quality overall. So, TCL, funny meaning you here, right? Funny running into you here, TCL, because my current TV is a TCL, okay? Let's take a look at this one. On Amazon. $379.
What do I do?
It's a great price, but the 50-inch cannot be delivered until November 2nd. What about the 55-incher? November 1st. Getting closer, still too much. What about the 65-incher? They don't even have it. What about the 75-incher? Oh, yeah. They still don't have that one either. Nope. Nope. So, sadly, even though this one would have been a good... I'd say this is very similar to what I have. This TCL is incredibly similar to my current TV. But sadly, I can't get it until next week. It's not gonna work, you know. Captain DCW says, I cannot believe you found this hat in your closet. Yeah, I know, right? Who would have thought? Here, I'm gonna say TCL. What is this one again? Let me get the model. 50S564. It brought me up with a different series. That's weird. You know what it is? There's all these different series, and it's very confusing. So, there's a 4 series, a 5 series, and a 6 series. What the fuck's the difference?
La la la
Because
la
the
la
4
la.
series,
There
they
you go.
have
Here,
in
listen to my
stock,
beautiful singing voice. La la la
and
la
I could
la, la,
order
la.
it and get it for Friday. But I don't know the difference between the 4 series, the 5 series, and the 6 series. The 5 series is the one that they were recommending on our things, but that one's not available till November 2nd. The 4 series, which is the 50S446 2022 model, I can order right now, and they have it, and
I was very confused.
and it'll come on Friday.
Special delivery. Special
So I don't know
delivery.
the difference. We're getting into sticky territory now. We are. We're getting into like confusing territory. Okay? Search for the 1 year older model, the 50S535.
What do I do?
Check for TCL 6 series shipping times.
Do you want
Jade, I
to play
appreciate
the
you looking, but
fucking
that is a
game?
little too small. I need at least 45 to 50 inches. I can't go 32. I had a 32 a long time ago. That's way too small. I guess what we can do, it seems like Hisense and TCL are going to be in the price range. Because like I said, right now we're looking at around a 500 to 600 price range. Of course, that's going to include tax, which is 10%. It's huge out here in Washington State. What the frick is going on there? I didn't want that. So what if I just type in TCL 6 series? Okay? I typed in TCL 6 series. And sadly, it looks like the 6 series can only be delivered on Saturday. They have a bunch of different ones, but they're all saying Saturday only. So what that tells me is that they're in a warehouse that's just not close enough to get them here for Friday. And that sucks, because they're probably really good. Right? So now if I type in TCL 5 series. Some of these are available. For example, the TCL 50-inch 5 series. It's 50 S535. That one will come on Friday. That one's $400. That's in the price range. $400. And then you add tax, another 40 some. So that'll be just under 500. That one would be here on Friday, according to this, if I order right away. And it's 50 inch. That's exactly the size I'm looking for. Okay. See, they have another one that's a model up, but that one is not available till Saturday. This is one that has the VRR and all of that. I don't care about the VRR, though. I don't want that. I don't need the VRR. I'm not going to use it. So I don't think I need to care about that. Yeah. So this is definitely an option. I'm going to actually mark this one off. I'm going to have this in a browser here, because this is an option for sure. The $399. So this is the TCL. Everyone start marking down. TCL 50-inch 5 Series. The model number is 50S535. Okay? I'm putting that into its own browser window so we have it here. And it is in stock and available. It would be delivered. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait. It says Prime. Get it as soon as Friday, October 28th. When I opened it in another window, now it says free delivery Tuesday, November 1st. Oh, wait. Or fastest delivery Friday if you order within 4 hours. Okay, I was reading it wrong. I almost freaked myself out.
What do I do?
So it is available. That seems to be the only, out of the TCL 5 Series, that's the only one we can get for Friday. All right? Can I try looking up the 555 instead of the 535? I'll try, but there's no guarantee. Here. $50S555. Here. This is the higher end one. That one's not till Saturday. Yep, not till Saturday. That must be in a further warehouse. The 535 is nearer to me. The 555 is further away. Which sucks because it does sound like it's a step up in some way. I don't know how, but it sounds like it is a step up. But it's just not here. It's further. I have to have this on Friday at some point. All right, so that's a no-go. All right, so we have one TCL possibility. All right? But I'm not saying that's what we're going with. Okay? I got another $10 tip here. Easy peasy 91 to be $10. So what if you get a cheap TV for now, then return it before Black Friday, get a better one at an affordable price? I'm not returning a TV. It's ridiculous. That's no way. If I get it, I'm going to play with it for a while. If eventually I can get a better one, great. But I basically need something immediately to play these hot new games now. Maybe I'll get something better later. You guys got to understand something. I just dropped $1,120 on a car repair. I have a broken dishwasher sitting around that I need to fix at some point. So if I get this TV, my next immediate thought will not be, when can I buy a better TV? It's going to be, can I just buy a TV now, right? I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Hobo X says, with the 555 model, it has a 55-inch. Maybe that one will ship faster. I don't think so, but I'll check. So it'll be TCL, is it 5S? 55S555. TCL, 55S555. TCL 55S555. Probably not. Wait. Are you kidding? That one is available for Friday. Friday, October 28th. See what I mean?
Didn't know that.
It's all about location. If it's in the warehouse nearer to me, I can get it Friday. If it's a further away warehouse, they bump it a day and say it's coming on Saturday. That one would work. The TCL 55-inch, Class 5 Series 4K, UHD QLED, 55S555, 2022 model. It's a brand new model from this year. $429. It's in the price range. And yes, it claims if I order it with Prime, it is available for Friday. It will be slightly bigger than what I have right now. Slightly bigger. I hope it would. You know what? I'm a little nervous because if it's 55 inches, okay,
I don't know if it's going to fit on my stand. I'm being honest. This 50-inch, well, it's a 49-inch TCL, barely fits on my TV stand. Barely. Wow. Like, it's to the edges with the 2 feet. And this makes me nervous it won't fit. Let me see what it says. I wonder if it says on it here, the positioning of the feet. The legs themselves are 13 inches wide and they mount at a slight angle. It will require a mantle 12.5 inches deep. That's pretty deep. You might be better off with a wall-mounted bracket because they're 13 inches long. That's not the problem. My problem is the distance on the edges of the TV. I can't have it hanging off the side of my stand. I was nervous about this TV that it was going to fall off the side of my stand. I don't know if this has the measurements. Two to 3 second faster response time return of opening apps and loading movies. Oh, this is just, they're rating it against the S535 model. This has nothing to do with games. You know what I love? Here's what I absolutely love. Someone goes on the product on Amazon. They review the product negatively, and their review is, oh, it was damaged in transit.
He didn't die.
What does that have to do with the product, you idiot? Why are you reviewing the product poorly because it was damaged in transit? Then rate the shipping company poorly. Why are you rating the TV poorly, you imbecile? I love that because then it skews the review. Because the review overall is lower because some idiot doesn't understand how to fucking review a product. That drives me nuts. Anyway, pet peeve of mine. Yeah, man. See, I would be a little nervous about the 55-incher because I'm a little nervous that it wouldn't fit. You know, I am. I'm a little nervous that it wouldn't fit my stand. Like I said, this one is 49 inches. This TCL I have, and the feet are just about at the edge. Maybe each foot could go an additional 1 inch each way. So I guess it really depends. I don't know. This makes me a little nervous. I don't know about this one. I can't, by the way, guys, I'm telling you, I can't go bigger than that. That's another reason why I can't go bigger than like 50 to 55 inches. That's the limit. There's no way a TV bigger than that would fit there. Unless it has a central stand, because some TVs have the center stand that it's on. Those would fit. But most TVs these days have the 2 feet. And if it has the 2 feet, then it ain't going to fit if it's any bigger, you know? And no, I'm not doing a wall mount. I don't have the know-how to do the wall mount properly. I'm not paying a professional to come in here and wall mount it. Like I told you guys, when I eventually, hopefully, redo this whole office, all right, because I want to, then I would do a wall mount and have a TV that I could move and adjust however I want. But I'm not doing that now. Okay. All right. So we have a couple options. Either one of these seems viable. I'm just a little nervous about the refresh rate. Okay. Excuse me. Now I'm misspeaking. I'm a little nervous about the response time of these two TVs. The first one is the TCL 50-inch 5 Series, model number 50S535. Okay. The other one is the TCL 55-inch 5 Series, model number 55S555. Okay. If anyone could maybe get some stats for those two and kind of pit them against each other in response rate and input lag, I would absolutely be interested in that information. What I think we should also do is start looking at Hisense and see what ones are available on Amazon for a delivery on Friday as well. I think that's the best avenue to take here, is to, balance all these against each other. Arting says both of those has having really good response times. Nice, thank you. No, I'm asking you guys to look. Thank you for doing that. Because some people are like, why aren't you just looking at the reviews on our... Guys, I'm juggling a stream with you. I'm trying to do all this at once. I have a bunch of shout-outs I have to do. I'm backed up on, you know. Captain DCW, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I didn't really get to talk to you much. It's a crazy night, right? So, Reformed the Cat did a super chat saying, big ups, Clyde Baxter. Good luck on the TV hunt. Thank you. Two last names did a super chat says TCL 6 Series 55-inch. Each series up is better.
Looks like
yeah,
someone
but
had
as
too
you saw,
much chili
the
at
6 Series
Wendy's.
cannot be delivered here by Saturday, or by Friday. Excuse me. Can't get it here on Friday. Good evening, Derek. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Burnt Zapato re-upped his membership. Congratulations, Burnt Zapato, on 8 months of support. He says, my crown is growing stronger. Indeed, it is. Old Bones dropped a 5-member bomb on the stream.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate
including
that.
Mullock, Hopefully Soft, Wesley Rose, Extra Galactic, and Pimpin' Pat. Congratulations to all 5 of you on getting that. And thank you, Old Bones, for the support of the channel. Gotti Senpai did a super chat. Says, get a floor stand. It's a Walmart alternative. Can't. I have an entertainment center over there. The entertainment center is where all my game consoles sit, and the TV goes on top. I need a TV that's going to plop on top there. Again, long term, I'm totally okay with redesigning the office setup. I likely would get a wall mount if I get a TV, or, like we even said, even better than that, get a high-end, you know, great gaming monitor, have a different setup here with like an adjustable stand, this is an adjustable stand right here for my laptop and everything. Get another one for right here where I could put that gaming monitor. It's perfect for me, you know, right in front of me. That's what I'd like to do eventually. Can't do that now. Right now, this is a quick fix. Got to order a TV. Got to get it for Friday. Okay? Now, by the way, we obviously far exceeded the vest goal and didn't have a chance to do a vest poll. We have about an hour left on the stream to order a TV. We're running out of time. All right? At least we have 2 TCLs that are candidates. What I'd like to do is now look at Hisense and see what's available on Amazon for Hisense, and compare and see if those are good response rates as well. But I should do a poll for a vest tonight. Okay, let's do that. I don't think Vizios are very good. Someone could correct me on this if I'm wrong. I believe that Vizios and Insignias are considered the very low end of the totem pole when it comes to TVs. Those are ultra discount TVs. And I don't think I would want to go with something that low end. Which vest is TV shopping best? Would it be the gold? Would it be the platinum? Would it be the Marty McFly? Or would it be the red? There you go.
Are you a
Higher
functional retard?
or
I have to ask.
PVREFX did a super chat saying 144 hertz, 1 millisecond monitor should be cheaper and better. I cannot do a monitor. I've already explained earlier tonight. I'm not going to re-explain myself for the millionth time. I don't have the setup to do a monitor. I have to have a TV right now. Okay? Excuse me. And I appreciate the super chat. Sorry you weren't here earlier for that. But there you go. Okay. So we're gonna look at some Hisense. Ellipsian says just for the sake of it, why don't you look at an LG CX OLED? Oh my god! Wait a minute, did I get a tip? I did not get a tip. Unless I didn't get the email for it, which is possible. So if you're telling me you tipped me and I haven't seen it, I guess I have to check manually. Because sometimes sometimes yes, the email doesn't get sent right away. Let's see. Is this you? Let's find out. It did come through. I didn't get the email for it yet. It was delayed. Gotti Senpai to me, $10 says, sorry to hear about your TV. You should get one that has split screen apps so you can read your chat on the same TV as the gameplay. There's no way that's happening. I need to have the laptop here to see it. There's no way that would work. I mean, you're talking a split screen app. I need to have the game full screen. That would really be distracting, and I would just I'm not bad enough at games. Now I need to have something distracting me on the same screen when I'm playing. That's a recipe for disaster. Seriously. I appreciate the tip. I appreciate the sentiment. There is no way. I'm already so fucking bad and distracted. Can you imagine how the chat being on the same screen as the game? I might as well just turn the TV off and stop playing. You know? Okay. So thank you for that. We're only shopping on Amazon. We have to get something that we delivered on Friday. Okay?
Special delivery.
Special delivery. I can do tomorrow. I'm insanely booked today with other things I need to do. I can't get a TV tomorrow.
My laugh sounds like ack. So when I laugh and I go, or
so wait a minute. So Ellipsian, what was the one you wanted me to look up? And then I want to look up some high senses.
No, it's
okay.
not nothing like that at all.
58 inch is too big. Someone just suggested 58 inch. I can't. That will never fit here. Like the 58 inch would never fit on this stand. It has to be 55 tops, 50 preferable, because this is a 49 and it barely fits. Okay. Derek, thank you. He says, sorry your TV broke. Hope you get one delivered on Friday. Thank you very much, Derek. I appreciate the sentiment. Okay. LG CX OLED, he's saying. Let's take a look at the LG CX models. Let's see here. On Amazon. LG CX OLED. The first result is a sponsored link for a Samsung TV. Oh, you wily sons of bitches who pay for your things to be featured on this website. I fucking search for LG, it gives me Samsung. Anyway, oh, those are giant though. Okay, hold on. Let me find more reasonably sized. Oh man, no way. No way. Ellipsian, these are insanely expensive. The 42 inch is $1,000. Jesus. I mean, I'm sure they're beautiful TVs. These are way out of my price range. Even the cheaper 55 inch is $800. Yeah. No way. No way, Jose. That ain't gonna work. Yikes. Okay. Now. Hint, hint, hint. All right, let's do... I guess we should start looking at Hisense. Okay? Tyler, we don't want to go to a 4 series. People are saying the 4 series is older and is going to have worse response time, so we don't want a 4 series. I've already found a couple 5 series I can order, so we'll stick with those for TCL. But, what about Hisense? You guys were recommending Hisense models in it here. Hisense. Let me see what they got. Let me look up on Amazon here. Hisense. There's U6, U7, and U8, correct? The U8 are the really expensive ones, I think. Hisense 55 inch. It's the 55 U6GR ULED, $430, and it comes on Friday, but it's 55 inches, and I'm really looking for 50. Because I'm nervous the 55 inches is not going to fit. That would be disaster. I order a TV, it shows up on Friday, and it won't fit on my fucking stand. Like, then I can't even play. I can't use it, right? That would really be disastrous. It makes me nervous. It looks like that might be the only one. So that's let me go through that one again. Hisense. Okay, 55 U6H Quantum Dot QLED Series 55. All right, 2022 model, $425. But it's a 55 incher. From what I'm seeing, the picture, the feet are actually further in than my TCL. On the TCL, the feet are almost all the way to the edges of the television. With this one, at least for what I'm seeing, the picture they're showing you, the feet appear to be further into the TV, so then it probably would fit on my stand, no problem. Okay? Yeah, $429. Oh, wait, did I read the wrong? I think I read the wrong one. It's Hisense 55 U6GR. That's the model. 55 U6GR. I'm sorry if I read the wrong one. That's the one that comes on Friday. Okay? Can someone look that up? 55 U6GR and see how it rates? By the way, the McFly vest is winning by monstrous amounts. So I think we're going to go with the McFly vest for tonight. Marty McFly. You guys always vote for the McFly vest now. Why do you like that one so much? I'm shocked that the Marty McFly vest beats out the Platinum vest now. I mean, I actually like the Marty McFly. The Hisense U7 has a better refresh rate. We can search for that, but I don't know if it's going to be available for Friday. Are you a functional retard? I have to ask. How far apart my TV's feet are now? Yes, we can do that. Yes. Want to do that? Let's do it now. Let's measure. I have a measuring thing built into my phone. Well, not built in. I got it. I downloaded it as an app. I'll do it right now. I'll measure the distance between the feet. Hold on. Okay. So, here we go. Look how dumb they are. 2 feet 10 inches, 34 to 35, 34 to 35. It's probably really 36. It's not exactly accurate, but it said it was 35 to 36 inches, so roughly just under 3 feet between the 2 feet, and it just fits. It literally just fits. So if I have anything bigger than that, it will not fit on my stand. It has to be 3 feet between the feet. Okay. Overpower Boone says that Hisense U6GR has a worse response time than the TCL. Arting says the TCL has a 5.2 millisecond to a 12.1 millisecond, but Hisense is 6.8 to 13. So TCL is better than Hisense in this case, huh? Okay. That was this. Yeah, that's the 6 series. What about if I could find a Hisense 7 series? Oh, man, what a jump in price. Well, that is the 65-inch. Hold on. It's a big jump in price to get the 7 series. They don't even have the 7 series. They have one model of the 7 series on Amazon that I can see. That's it. They have the 6 series, and I think they have the 8 series. I don't see the 7 series at all. Yeah.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
What was the one that they were recommending? The U8H. That's the insanely expensive one. U8H? That's like real expensive. Yup. Wait. No, that's not even it. That's a 65-inch. That's way too big. Actually, there it is. They don't have it. It's also way too big. Hisense is not looking like it's working, man. We are striking out on the Hisense. We really are. They don't seem to have anything in stock. Nothing in stock that can... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold everything. Hold the phone. Hold your butts. Hold your pants. Ready for this. Hisense. ULED. Premium. U7H. The model number is 55U7H, 22 model. All right. It's 55-inch TV. This would be delivered on Friday. $570. Yes, it is pricier. It is on the higher end of priciness. Okay? But would this be much better or worse than the TCL?
Wait a minute.
So the model number
Hold
is
up
55U7H. Can someone look that one up? In the meantime, I received a $10 tip. Oh, this is the one from Gotti Senpai. The email just came.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Okay. Cowlings, I know that's what we're trying to figure out here about the feet of the TV. I totally know. All right. Derek, have a good night. Thank you for chilling. Stand width 36 inches would fit. A stand width of 36 inches would exactly fit on my stand. That's the biggest space I have. So 36 would fit.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it.
But I'm looking for refresh rate information. Okay? Really? TCL still has a better response time? Good Lord. Again, this is the Hisense U7H. It's 55 U7H is the model. And you're telling me that these TCLs have a better response time. This TCL here is 55S555. That's the 5 series. Or they have a 50S535. It's the difference between the 50-inch and the 55-inch TCL. That's the only difference. The other thing is the price is just almost the same. It's like a $30 price difference. But the models are 55 S555 or 53 S535.
Blah 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 blah
These make them, but they don't sound the same. 55U7H, that's the Hisense, has a 7.8 millisecond response time according to Google. The TCL 50 has a 5.2 to 12.1 response time. The Hisense has a 7.6 to 13. Wow, the TCL beats it. The TCL beats it. It does. Yeah. TCL has a lower response time. 5 to 12 as opposed to 7 to 13. I think we may be going with the TCL again. I mean, they've got the better response time and they're a little cheaper. Right? Thank you for looking at this. Guys, you were a tremendous help tonight. You have no idea. You were helping me so much because imagine me trying to do all this by myself on the fly would take 4 times as long. Oh, yeah. Hobo X says, I think the feet can be in 2 different positions now on the TCLs. The website for the 555 says there's 2 SAM separation distances, 42 inches, but 22. If that's possible, great. Mine was not. Mine was just, there's only holes for one. There was no other holes in the thing. Okay. I have no idea who Wavy Web Smurf is. we're looking at TVs, okay? That's what we're doing here tonight. We're looking at TVs. I don't know who Wavy Web Smurf is.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
Anyway, so right now, it looks like the TCL is the choice, unless you guys want me to look at other brands. Do you want me to work, like you said, someone said it's Sony, someone said it's Samsung. Do you have a comparable model, a 50 or 55 inch, to the TCLs we're looking at that have good response rates? Okay? The Samsung seemed insanely expensive when we looked it up. Here, Samsung Class 7 series. Let's look up that. What the hell what is that? I clicked on a blank area of the site and it brought me to a fucking ad. I hate that shit. A hidden ad. Take that ad and shove it right up your ass. Okay, Samsung 7 series. 50-inch smart TV. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, Samsung 50-inch Class Crystal, 4K, UHD, AU 8000. Okay. 2021 model. Available on Friday. $447. That is in line with the pricing of the TCL. But what are we looking at for response time? So the model number is the AU 8000. Can someone find out what the response time is on the AU 8000, please? There's also another one that's $100 more expensive that's also available on Friday. That's 50-inch from Samsung. And I guess we could compare the two. That one is... Oh, Christ. That's the stupidest model I've ever seen. Oh, wait a minute. That's okay, these are not the... Are you ready for these model numbers? These are nuts. No, this is insanity. I'm not even kidding you. Are you ready for the two model numbers? You don't even want to believe that this is what they fucking named their TVs. You ready? So here's the 2021 model of the Samsung 50-inch. UN5000FXZA. It rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? There's no way I could possibly forget that model number. What are you, a fucking idiot? You can't make it something simpler than that?
What do I do?
And then here's the one. I think this is this year's version. This is the 2022 model. So it's the newest updated model. QN50Q60BAFXZA. Both of those would be available on Friday. They are definitely more pricey. But the question is, what's the response time on those?
Stop this!
Overpower Boone says Samsung seems between TCL and Hisense. For example, that AU 8000 is 6.9 millisecond to 15, while the TCL is still 5.2 to 12. So I guess the TCL is still beating it. What about the newer model that I just read out? Should I read it out again? This is the newest model, the 2022 model. QN50Q60BAFXZA. And someone is also recommending some kind of an LG. We're gonna look for that one too. And look at this one. LG NanoCell 85. Let's look at that. And it's available. LG NanoCell. This is a 55-inch. With built-in cloud gaming. Oh, I'll definitely be using that. All right. This is a possibility. This one could come on Friday as well.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Man, the Sony Bravia, it just looks so sexy. It really does. It's like a sleek look. I know that the Bravia has a great like white and black balance from having Bravia products in the past. It's $800. I hate that shit. It's so expensive. Can't get it. That's too pricey. It just sucks because I know that's going to be an amazing TV, and I can't afford that. $800. Hold on. I did not miss your super chat. I'm not calling out super chats right now. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. I apologize. So the Samsungs are between. I think the Samsungs are going to be out then. Okay. What about... Yeah, let's eliminate this Samsung. What about this LG? So this is an LG 55-inch. So here's the model number. 55NANO. So nano. 75UQA. 55 nano 75UQA. What are we looking at for response time?
I hate
for
my
that?
job.
That's $500, and that's available on Friday. That's right in the price range we're looking at here. Legolas, we're not getting the Samsung. We looked them up, and the Samsungs have a bad response rate compared to the TCLs. I can't get the Sony. It's too expensive. I can't afford $800. We had a $400 tip earlier from Dark Viking. We had a $100 tip tonight from someone. Okay? The rest of tonight's tips are basically like a normal stream that I need to have. I need that for just normal income. Okay? So there's around $500 I've raised for this TV today. I'm looking for something in the $500 range. I could go slightly more. I can't go $300 more for the Sony. So we're looking for the response time or response rate for the LG Nano. 6.9 to 13.2 millisecond, about the same as the Samsung. Wow, they're all the same. Because here's what it is. I guarantee you the Samsung and the LG are going to have nicer features, right? They're going to have like bells and whistles. They're going to have a little bit better color balance. So if you're someone who's going to watch movies on this thing, if you're like a video file, you're going to want an LG or you're going to want a Samsung over like a TCL or a Hisense, right? But I don't care about that. I care about, I need that best response time for gaming. That's the only thing I'm using this television for is gaming. So I absolutely need to have the best response time. That's what I'm looking for. So even though the TCL is a lower end brand, it's not going to have a bunch of features. If the response time is better, then that's what I'm going for. All right, just on a whim. This is Overpowered Boon is helping so much tonight. Overpowered Boon, can you look up the Sony? It's $800, but I'm curious. It's Sony. Here's the model. XR50X90J. It's a 50-inch. It's $800 Bravia TV. All right. The LG Nano 85 has a 5.2 millisecond response time. It's superior to the LG Nano 75. Yeah, but I called out the one that's available. I called out the 75 because that's the one that's in stock and can ship for Friday. There was no 85. Yeah, there was no 85. That's the problem. I'm calling out the ones that I can order right now and get for Friday. So, yeah, perhaps, perhaps you're right. Perhaps if I was looking at one that was the 85 for Friday, they don't have that.
Nope. I need that money. I really do.
The only
I need that
85s
money
they have for Friday
my bills
are the giant ones. They have the 75-inch. It's insane. That's the 85 that they have available on Friday. The 80 series is not available until November 6th. Yep. We're going to end up getting a TCL, I think. But I'm curious about this Sony one now. Thank you, No Sleep Revised. I'm very sorry to hear about all this crap going on.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
Whoa, okay. Overpower Boom says that Sony X90J is better than TCL. Only 3.9 millisecond to 10-second response time. TCL is 5.2. I knew it. I told you that Sony was going to be the best of all. I knew it. That Sony is 50-inch. It would fit perfectly where mine is right now. It's got Bravia technology. The Bravia has that insanely cool white and black balance. It makes it look gorgeous. It really does. Any game, any movie looks gorgeous on a Bravia device because I've had it before. My laptop was a Bravia laptop, and it looks so good. And it has the lowest response time. It's $800. It's $800 plus tax. It would be $900. Let me open my Amazon app. Oh, God damn it. Why you gotta do this to me? XR 50X 90J. There it is. I don't know even what I'm looking at it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now wait just a minute. Hold on a second. Hold everything. Hold the phone. Hold your horses. Hold your pants. Hold your butts. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. You ready for this?
What do I do?
Hold up. Hold it. Don't move. I might have an update that's a positive update about this TV. All right? You're holding your butts. You're holding everything. Are you ready? Okay, I got to see if this is true or not. I have to test something. All right? And sometimes you have to do it in your actual app with your account logged in to find out what's going on. Okay? How do I do this? By the way, I just want to confirm. Overpowered Boom, can you double check this? I want to make sure. This is the XR50X90J. I want to be sure this has a better response rate than the TCL. All right? Please confirm. No, I don't want a curved monitor. Please, no. Okay. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. That was
I
all the
agree with
rage.
you.
I actually remember when I first moved out here in 2014 and you go to like the Best Buy, almost all the TVs were curved. It was like the new fad. And I don't think anyone does that anymore, right? Does anyone even buy that anymore, the curved shit?
Oh, here we go. Now he's talking about WWE
Skittles says,
champion.
I can
So he's a
confirm
piece
what
of
Boone
shit.
said. I checked the numbers.
You piece of donkey shit.
So
How
we're
about this?
confirming this Sony
How about
TV
this?
has the lowest
WWE
millisecond response
champions.
rate of any
All right.
that we've looked at. It's only 4.
WWE
That's what
champion
we're saying, right?
lives rent free in your motherfucking
I just
head.
want to double check before I
I
make any
don't
judgments
think about
here,
WWE
'cause I may have a very
champions.
positive update.
You do. You probably know way
Congratulations,
more about
Jade,
the
on
fucking
beating the
game
Harley-
than I ever will.
Harley
'cause
Bomb
you're an
mission. I'm
idiot.
glad you
You're an
did it, man.
obsessed loser. Okay, then.
Legolas says, you know, your TCL broke. Sony's going to outlive it by twice as long, and you're probably right. All right, Overpower Boom says, yes. It's called the X90J, and on Arting's website has the best response time. All right, are you ready for this? This is, of all the televisions I just looked at tonight, because I have a Prime membership and because of my account status on Amazon, they're offering me monthly payments on this television. This is the only one tonight that did this. The other one said you can maybe have monthly payments, but you need a credit check or whatever. This one is actually going to offer me monthly payments and split it into like a 5-month payment plan with no interest because I am a loyal Amazon customer. They do this with some of these. It's only if you have to be a Prime member and you have to qualify for it, but I qualify for it because I'm an Amazon customer. Yeah, so monthly payments have been selected. It's going to make it way more manageable for me. It's 5 months. Instead of paying $800 today, it's 5 monthly payments of like $160 or something like that. So, I mean, that would be way more freaking manageable. Absolutely, this would be insanely manageable for me. Now, let's see what happens if I try to check out. It's going to happen here. Okay? Proceed to checkout. Ooh. Check this out. This is even cooler. All right. Get this. If I pay $20 extra, they will bring it to the room of your choice. So I don't even have to bring it upstairs. When it gets delivered, they'll bring it in the house into the office for me. And then I just unpack it and set it up myself. It's only $20 to do that rather than me trying to lug it upstairs myself and busting my ass. That's I don't
do?
I don't see the negative there. You know? Trap them? What do you mean? Trap the delivery people in my house? This sounds like the setup for a horror movie. Why would I do that? Yeah. It's for free. They'll bring it in your house. Actually, because it's a TV, they give you options. For free, they actually bring it in your house and put it inside. I'm doing that for sure.
It sounds nothing like that
For
at all.
$20 extra, they will bring it into your house to any room of your choice. For $30 extra, and this one I'm not doing, they'll unpack it for you. I'm pretty sure I can get the TV out of the box. That one I can handle, you know. But, you know, I think it might be worth the $20 for them to bring it all the way upstairs, through the stairwell, up here into the room is probably worth it. Let's read the details before I do this. The $30 is a ripoff. You don't get like anything extra besides they just open the box. You can't open the fucking box. But here's my concern.
I don't have money to do
Here's
it.
my
I don't
major
have money
concern.
to do it. I don't have money
Cat
to do
has
it.
to
I
work
don't have
Friday.
money to do it. I don't
All
have
right?
money to
If
do it. I
Cat's
don't have
home,
money to do it. I
two
don't
of
have
us
money
can
to
get it
do
up
it.
easily together. That makes sense. She's not going to be home. So if she's not home, how am I going to get it up by myself? What if it's a really weird box, it's heavy, it's side loaded with weight, and I can't get it up the stairs? Plus, with Jasper, that's another concern. If it's getting delivered, and now how the hell am I going to try to get this in here with Jasper running around the house? So what I might have to do is when it's getting delivered, since I paid for the extra delivery to the room, I can grab Jasper, toss him in the bedroom, close the door, have the guys come in, bring it in here quickly, and then I could let Jasper out of the room again. So I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense to do. I'm going to do that. Okay. 28th, yes. Choose your delivery time. I can pick a delivery time. Holy shit, because I'm paying extra, I can choose the delivery time of the television. So there's 3 slots, 6 to 9 a.m., 9 to 12 p.m., or 12 to 3 p.m. I think I'm going to do 6 to 9 a.m. if I even have to get up early. Well, the only problem then is, I think I'll do 9 to 12. I think I'll do 9 to 12. Because that way, I'm not disturbing, because my wife has to work that day. I don't want to have to make her get up early. And also with Jasper, it might throw him off to have to get up that early in the morning. Then he won't go back to sleep. Because what if they deliver it at 6 a.m. and now we can't get sleep, right? We can't get more sleep, and my wife has to go, yeah. I better do 9 to 12. Because she'll, we'll all be awake by 9. So I'm going to do 9 to 12. Yeah. Okay. 9 to 12. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Continue. Now. No shipping and handling. Oh my God, that tax. Oh. $80.60 tax. That is crazy, man.
So much work.
Oh. $80. I just paid $100 tax on my car repair. Fucking shit. So basically what they're saying is do at shipment. So when they ship it, they're going to charge me $260, and then they're going to split up the remaining balance of $630 or $600 and change into monthly payments afterward, which is going to be like $100 and change every month. That's doable. That's way more doable than have to pay $900 right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, now I just got to change, make sure my payment option is right. Is this correct? think so. I think it's looking good. All right. So they're going to charge me $260 tomorrow, and then I'm going to have monthly payments after. All right.
What do I do?
It's got the correct payment method. They're going to deliver between 9 and 12 p.m. 9 a.m. 12 p.m. Friday. Guaranteed to be here by noon. So even if it's a little late, maybe we'll do a quick stream. We'll hang out and wait for it to show up live on stream. Why not? And then when it shows up, we hook it up. We get started. All right. I am so lucky because none of the other televisions that we looked at tonight offered that. It was only the Sony that offered the financing like that with no interest. All right, guys, we're doing it. This is it.
Are you a functional retard?
Boom.
I have to ask.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
What do
We
I
did it.
do?
We did it, everyone. It took the entire 2 hours. It took the entirety of the 2 hours tonight, but we got it done. All right. Cool. So, let's close on the shit on my laptop now, and I have shout-outs to do because I think a bunch of contributions came in when I was doing that. We got a fucking Sony. I never thought I would be getting a Sony tonight because I didn't think they would offer that financing. I did not think they would offer that at all. It's funny because they didn't offer it on any of the other TVs that we looked at all.
I need that money.
And there's no
I
interest.
need that money to pay my bills.
No, that's what they only do that on certain products. There's certain products like, for example, a vacuum cleaner that I bought on Amazon. They let me do the financing, and I was able to pay it off over a course of like 6 months, and they don't charge interest. If you're like a long-standing Prime customer, they offer you that stuff. Well, let's just say tonight went pretty well. All right? That went from like worst case shit scenario to a pretty damn good scenario. And now I've got an amazing Sony TV coming on Friday in the morning in time, so we will not miss out on my first stream. All right? It'll be part of the first stream instead. I get to finance it rather than drop an insane amount of money all in one go. You guys helped me a lot today to afford it. Remember, with those tips, that's going to pay for a lot of it. Thank you for that. And they're going to bring it into the room for me, so I don't have to worry about busting my ass. This is great. And you guys helped me a ton. Thank you. Everyone tonight who chilled with me, supported this stream, gave me advice. Overpowered Boone, MVP with those stats. He was pulling out the response time stats, right? And like I said, I've owned Sony things before. They are good. They're like primo, especially the Bravia products. They are primo quality products. They are really good, especially the color balance and stuff. Really well done. So I'm very excited. Very excited for this now. This is going to be the fastest response time TV I've ever had in my life. I've never had a TV that fast before. Good evening, Turtle Dude. How are you? How's it going? Okay, some shout-outs because we have more shout-outs to do. I received a $1 tip from a troll. This is the same troll who earlier today tried to fool me. I told him to go fuck himself. So, fuck you. And let's see here. Okay, here's a bunch of shout-outs to do. We've got Astronaut. Are you only shop at Amazon or ship to store? How to do Amazon. As I said, tomorrow I have an incredibly booked day. I don't have time to be driving a TV around. I'm going to have a bunch of other shit I need to do. So, that's why. Retro Parasite did a super chat. Says time's running out. Can't wait for the unboxing. You're gonna see it. I might be live on stream when this thing shows up. It depends on when they deliver it. You know, I have to be up early on Friday for this thing, just in case they come at 9. Mr. Pika Fan did a super chat. He says, "What about a 24-inch Insignia Smart TV?" No, that would not be good. Inara 0192 re-upped their membership for 2 months at Sony 43-inch 4K Ultra HD. Probably good, but 43 inches too small. I needed around a 50, and I just got a 50. Pimpin' Pat re-upped his membership for 2 months. Thank you, Pimpin' Pat. Astronaut Just did a $2 super chat. Says, don't skip out on $20. You have bad luck for heavy items. You're right. That's why listen, that's going to be, I'm telling you, that's going to be worth it. They're going to arrive. I'm going to say, okay, guys, hold off. Let me get my cat into the bedroom. I'm going to get my cat, Jasper, into the bedroom, close the door. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. It's like this table. I'll move it out of the way over there. And I'll tell them, scoot it in. And they'll bring it up the stairs. They'll scoot it in. And then we'll do a live unboxing. The only thing is if it shows up early, then it'll already be in here. And then I'll do a live unboxing. And then we'll hook it up and play Call of Duty on it. Pretty cool, huh? And yeah, thank you, Alex from Phoenix. That's oh, you upped your membership. It was Astronaut who actually did the latest super chat. Well, not bad. I didn't know how that was going to go. Kane's Corner says, congrats on the Bravia. Mine's super old, but it's one of the best things I ever bought. What did we get? It was the Sony Bravia X90J 50-inch. I can take advantage of the new 120 frame rate in Call of Duty. No, I cannot. I'm pretty sure that my capture device will not handle it. We could try it, but I don't think my capture device would be able to handle it. So I think that it's not going to work. That's the thing. All these features, seriously, all these features, so the VRR or whatever doesn't work with my capture stuff. If it doesn't work with the capture stuff, I'm pretty sure none of it will work. You'll need new cables for 120. All right, yeah. I'm not getting new cables. I'm just going to use what I got. A few more tips came in. Tits on shit. Tipped me $1. That is very intelligent. Tits on shit. Well, I got another $1 tip. Will I stream the TV's arrival? It depends on when it arrives. Okay. Tits on shit. Jesus. What a fucking name. And I said it like 7 times. You know that's going to be clipped. All right. And the distance between the feet is 26 inches, says Overpowered Boom. This is turning out to be the perfect TV. So the feet will be closer together than my current TV. It's going to be slightly bigger than my current TV. It's going to have better response time than my current TV. It's a Bravia, which is going to have outstanding color balance. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And we're playing Call of Duty on Friday on the thing. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you make fucking lemonade out of lemons. That is how you do it. Thank you all for the support today. Thank you for the help tonight. I'm now very excited. This is very exciting. 672 says, I have a newer Sony TV.
What do I do?
Be able to control basic settings on your PS5. I will never use that. I will not use that once. Absolutely not. Bravias are $2,000. This one was $800. This is an $800 TV that I've now financed. No, there's no interest. I'm telling you. Here's how Amazon works. Dependent on the product, dependent on your status as a customer, if you're Prime or not, and your payment, like all your history, they make you different offers. When I was looking at those other offers of those other TVs, there were some financing offers, but they were, you have to get approved for your credit. There's an interest rate. This was Amazon financing, monthly payment plan, 0 interest. They just split up your payments into set payments you do every month. So like I said, I've done this before with a vacuum cleaner that I bought a few years ago. Instead of paying the, it was expensive. It was like $400 or $500 vacuum cleaner or whatever. Actually, I don't remember what it was. Probably like $300. But they split it into like $60 payments over a 5 or 6 month time period. And you just pay it at the end of every month. 0 interest. It was a really nice program. Spawn Killer, no, I did not get any optional warranty. In fact, I didn't even see them offer it, surprisingly. But no, I didn't get that. I take care of my shit. It's not going to have any issues outside of it just getting old, like my TCL.
I want to watch some
every day, all day for 4 years
some
break.
Homo.
I don't think the Sony will, hopefully. So, hopefully very good. All right. I wonder. Astronaut says, I wonder if that works for car parts. I need new brakes. I don't know. I actually don't know how they offer the financing. Like I said, I know it works. It seems to work on certain electronics because I got it on a vacuum cleaner and now I got it on a TV. But I don't know if it works for everything on the site. Like, who offers it? I don't know. So, it did have it. Hope Moon said they did offer it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good with my stuff. I am. I'm good with my stuff, and, you know, usually there's no issues with it. So, all right, guys. Everyone on the stream tonight, you were amazing. You guys were a great audience. You literally just hung out with me for 2 hours while I shopped for a TV. We went through stats. We looked at everything. That was good. And I think the outcome, as long as this TV shows up intact, this is going to be a good outcome. It's going to be a significantly better TV than what I had. You guys helped pay for it today, which I really, really appreciate. Seriously, Dark Viking and the anonymous tipper tonight, thank you guys for helping to pay for the TV. Everyone else who contributed, thank you for it. It was still a great stream regardless. You know, even taking out that 100, it was still a great, nice stream as well. So thank you all. That's
if I could
really
get down
cool.
on my
and
hands
the
and knees and
financing
say
was the
thank you and
icing on
still
the
be
cake,
on
'cause I would
camera,
have had to get a
I would
TCL
do it.
otherwise if they didn't have that financing available. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support tonight. I appreciate you supporting me all week long. What a week it was with all the crap that happened, right? Thank you for that. And if anyone watched all 2 hours of this on demand on YouTube, I applaud you. I have no idea why you would have. It was exciting doing this live. I can't imagine a single person wanting to watch 2 hours of this on demand on YouTube. If you did, thanks, I guess. I don't know what. Leave a comment and let me know why you did. Leave a comment and say, I watched all 2 hours, and here's why. I'm curious. I want to hear this. Okay? I know Sony is great. Like I said, I've had some really good Sony products over the years. That laptop I had was one of the best things I ever had. The screen was so beautiful. I also had a Sony monitor back in the day, and I played Tekken 4. It was either Tekken 4 or 5 on the PS2, and I played it on that monitor, and it looked insane. It looked better than like playing the game in the arcade. It looked so good. It was so crisp and beautiful, the color, and it was a Bravia monitor. So, that was many, many, many years ago. I'm glad you guys had fun. A lot of people are saying they had fun chilling with me. This is the proof that now we have such a cool time here on stream together, right? That we can do anything. We just shopped for a TV for 2 hours. It was fun, right? This is cool that we can do this, that we have this relationship and we have a good time on stream. Because I used to be the guy who just plays games, you know what I mean? And now we actually have a great time together no matter what we do. And I'm really happy about that. Thank you guys. That's really awesome. Because this could have been boring as dirt. This could have been fun. I don't even think this is going to be entertaining. It was the complete polar opposite, right? It's a good feeling. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Great night stream. And when I return from my day off tomorrow on Friday, either the TV will already be here.
What do I do?
Or we'll stream until it gets here, and then we'll hook it up and we'll play Call of Duty on it. How does that sound? I hope that sounds good. That's exciting to me. I'm pumped for that. What I'll do is I'll probably set up, I'll probably download the games tomorrow on my day off. Tomorrow night, I'll probably come in here for like 20 minutes and just set up, I can't plug them into anything besides I'll have to use OBS. I'll turn on the consoles. I'll download Call of Duty. I'll download the Resident Evil 8 DLC early. I'll get them all set up and ready to go. And then we're going to have a good time, man. Okay. Oh, yeah? The difference between the older model and the model that I just ordered is pretty unbelievable in the Sony monitor or the Sony TV. I'm sure you'll see a big difference compared to the TCL from 2018. Oh, I'm sure. Just watch. I'm going to be like, holy shit, its response time, 3 milliseconds is insanely small for any response time for any television. And I've never really had that. Anytime I played games, it's always been like high millisecond. The TCL is the best I've ever had. This is even better. And now it's going to look better too. So. All right, everyone, thank you. I think we'll adjourn the video. Thanks a lot. All right. Guys, that was a 2-hour video. Watch it take like 14 hours to upload and process on YouTube. That's how YouTube works. Okay? So, thank you. Great streaming week. Was there a lot of shit that happened this week that was negative? Absolutely there was. But I think we've made the best of it. Okay? Thank you all for a great streaming week. Really, it was a really great one for me. I had a great time with everything we did. It sucks we lost almost all the gameplay today, so now we're definitely going to be behind on games. There's nothing that can be done about that. I will do my absolute best to cover the games as I can. But you know, it is what it is, right? You can't really do anything about that. So I'm going to adjourn for the night. I'm not here tomorrow. Tomorrow is my day off. I have a ridiculous amount of errands to run, okay? So I'm going to be very busy tomorrow. When I get back on Friday, when I start streaming in the morning, the TV will already either be here and ready to be unboxed and set up, or it's going to be delivered live, okay? So it really depends. We'll see. You know, I'll have to let you guys know and go from there, all right? So, guys, thank you so much. Patfield says, what happens if you miss a payment on the TV? Did they come and take it? Yes, they break into your house at night. They beat you with clubs. The Amazon guys come. They have a big, it's a yellow club, and it says Amazon with a happy face on it. And they beat the shit out of you when you're in your bed. They break your legs. You can't get up, and they take the TV back. That'll teach you to fuck with Mr. Bezos, you son of a bitch. And they walk out of the house. Oh, my God. All right. This is getting ridiculous.
I'm playing a woodwind instrument.
And then they also clog your toilet and they flush it 10 times as they walk out the door and flood your house as well. All right, I think we need to adjourn. Thank you all for a great streaming week. Please have a good day off tomorrow. Be safe, have fun. Remember, if you watch anything on the channel, if you could like it and leave comments, that would help tremendously. And I'm very excited.
What do I do?
To see you guys. Oh man, I'm crying. I'm very excited to see you guys on Friday and see how this whole thing unfolds with the new TV. Okay, I hope it shows up like they said. I hope that we get it hooked up. We get a good amount of gameplay in. You know, that would be exceptional. All right? Guys, thank you. Please have a good evening. Please have a good day off tomorrow. I will see you all on Friday morning. And thank you so much again for the support. Have a good night and peace out, everyone. I'll see you then, okay? All right, everyone. Later.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Say goodbye. It's been pretty slow.
Pardon?
They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Tiger, tiger, row, 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 tiger, row, row. Uh, grab some salt. It's Dark Dave's fault. So if you're going to be an asshole, you're going to be treated like an asshole. You're going to be shown the door. Say goodbye.